Hey everybody, my name is Dominique and today I am going to be making you a panini sandwich for your entree. Basically what the sandwich consists of is bread, obviously, a cream cheese herb spread, some spinach leaves, sun-dried tomatoes, caramelized onions, and some meat. So to get started, what I need to do is add 4 ounces of softened cream cheese to my bowl. I'm sure you guys can probably hear the buzzing in the background. I've got my panini maker on to just get it warmed up before we start. And then to my 4 ounces of cream cheese, I'm going to add a teaspoon and another teaspoon, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. And I like to use minced garlic in a jar because I find it easier than having to peel the garlic cloves and smash them and then your hands really stink. So this is just a little bit quicker, a little bit easier. And then to that I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a little bit of salt and pepper. Salt and pepper is one of those type ingredients that I think everybody does it on their own accord, meaning you add a little bit. Some people like more pepper, some people like more salt. It's kind of a taste and see with me, I think. Okay, now I've gone ahead and picked some basil leaves. As you can see, right here we've got some basil leaves, and basically I'm just going to roll those up and chop them, fine chop them, and then throw them in my cream cheese and garlic and salt and pepper and olive oil mixture. So I'm going to go ahead and begin chopping those. Basically what I want to do is just roll all my leaves together, chop them here. I like herbs in a spread. It kind of gives a depth of flavor, takes away the sweetness of the cream cheese and makes it more of a savory dish. So just kind of chop that. And I'm just going to add that into my cream cheese mixture that I have in my bowl. And now I'm going to just take my electric hand mixer and just kind of beat it just until it's smooth, because cream cheese takes a while. Okay, now I'm just going to scrape down the bowl here, grab a spoon, I'm going to get all this together, and basically what you want it to look like is just kind of like a spread. It's thick from the cream cheese, kind of keeps it thick, the olive oil gives it a little bit of richness, and so do the herbs and the garlic. So now that I've got that done, we are ready to make our sandwich. So I'm going to grab my bread, and what I'm going to be doing, I've got 3 pieces of bread instead of 2. You would traditionally think that a sandwich would have 2 pieces, but what I'm going to do is kind of make it like a Big Mac. Normally, a Big Mac, you have the bun, and then you've got a top piece, and then you've got a center piece of bread that kind of adds a little bit more to the sandwich, make it a triple, if you will, double-decker. So what I'm going to do is begin assembling my sandwich, and it's really actually quite simple. It's the cream cheese and herb spread on the bottom layer, and I put some on the second layer as well, just to kind of keep it moist when you've got it in the panini maker. And my panini maker is hot, so I can feel the steam coming off of it. Okay, then I want to add my meat on top of my piece of bread, and then my spinach. Do this here, and then I throw my onions on. It's actually a pretty quick and easy dinner if you're in a hurry. Nothing like throwing a sandwich together. It's not your traditional sandwich. Okay, So, I got that together, and I'm just going to basically take my other piece of bread and just kind of smash it down a little bit to keep it from all bubbling up. And then I'm just going to do a tiny layer of the same thing again. And it looks really big right now, one of those type sandwiches that you're never going to be able to fit in your mouth. But once I put it in my panini maker, it'll all smash down. Okay. So, we are about ready to smash that bad boy up. Okay. Wipe my hands off here and got junk all over them. Smasher. Okay, so what we have so far is our triple sandwich that looks like this. You can see here we've got the meat, you can see a piece of lettuce sticking out, we've got some onions in there, and then we've got our sun-dried tomato and our cream cheese and garlic spread. So we're just going to take our sandwich and take it right over here, set it down on our panini maker and kind of give her a pat, say sayonara, and then hold it down. And I just kind of hold it down for a couple minutes until it's crispy and crunchy. If you don't have a panini maker or a George Foreman grill, I think it's also just as easy to use a pan on the stove and just weight it down with another pan. Same concept, just as long as you have the pressure of something else to smash it down and really make it smashed and crunchy, you are in business. So while that cooks, great time to clean up your mess. What is cooking without a mess? We had a debate last night at my in-laws. My mother-in-law hates to cook. My sister-in-law hates to cook. She said the only reason she doesn't like to cook is because of the mess that has to be cleaned up. I'm like, hey, if you want something to eat that's usually good, you got to make a mess for it, right? So, I'm straightening up my mess here. I'm gonna check on my sandwich. And you wouldn't believe what, was a 3.5-inch sandwich, which you saw, is now smashed down to almost an inch. That's what is good about the little bit of pressure from the grill and the lid to hold it down. And like I said, a regular pan on top of another pan will do the same exact thing. So, we are about ready here. Just clean my cutting board up, and we're going to go ahead and get our sandwich out, and then we will cut it. Woo, it's steaming. Okay, let's see here. Okay, and you can see the nice grill marks from our panini maker, and as you can see, it is literally smashed down to about an inch. I'm going to turn this panini maker off because it is done zizzling in my ear. Can't even hear myself think sometimes. Okay, so we went ahead and cut our sandwich, and you can see how delicious it looks with the meat and the onions and the lettuce, and then you can see a little bit of the sun-dried tomatoes in there. It's a great sandwich, tastes wonderful, and everybody that I've made it for so far likes it. So I'm going to give her a taste, and then I will see everybody next week for our desserts, which is about the best part of a whole meal. Bye.